one of my pet peeves is the word maintenance. My clients are all going to laugh when they hear this. But software doesn't just break. It's not like an airplane or a car where parts of it just wear out. You know, you've got cylinder walls or bearings or whatever that wear out on a car engine or an airplane engine. Software bits and bytes don't suddenly change position. What happens is the environment changes, or people change, or the requirements change, and that's why software needs to be updated and maintained, right? But what I talk about is necessary upgrades. So when the environment changes, it could be the devices that the software interacts with. So when Apple creates a new iPhone or an iPad, a lot of times the apps have to be adjusted to accommodate different hardware capabilities, or the environment, the hosting environment that the app lives in, or a lot of times now we've got so many vast services that we talk to and interact with that those services requirements change and the APIs change. So anyway, long story short, when you think about these upgrades, the best way to plan for them is actually to plan. In other words, it's to have your software provider or your internal team looking ahead, asking the question, what is Apple doing? What are my third-party vendors doing? What's the environment doing that's going to change? And that way you're ahead of the game, and you can budget out for the next 6 months or a year for those types of changes. And of course, ideally, you want to package those with software that has functional upgrades, feature upgrades as well. So it's not just the term maintenance tends to be thrown around when people think of something you have to do to the software that doesn't make it doesn't create an apparent new value, or a new business value isn't created. But the reality is business value is created every time you upgrade the software, because otherwise the software wouldn't interact with the environment properly anymore, and it would crash or it wouldn't work correctly. So I think the best thing to do is to plan those feature or functional upgrades along with the maintenance or the upgrades that keep the software compatible with the environment and keep it compatible with all the third-party components. And generally speaking, a 6 to 12-month plan helps with that. Obviously, a lot of things you won't know that far out, but you want to at least kind of have a budget in mind and work with your software engineering team to make sure that they're aware that that's your desire, so everybody's looking forward. Anyways, love to hear your thoughts on maintenance or upgrades and how you deal with that internally or externally with your clients. And of course, as always, I'll try and comment back as quickly as I can. Thanks.